For our final part in this 3-part series, we're going to do a reverse front reinforced traditional sling carry. I'm Teresa with Wrap Slings in Harmony, and here is our 3rd carry that ties the same way. So we have our short rail on our shoulder, on one shoulder, cross the rest of the wrap around your back and under the opposing arm, gather the wrap up across your chest, and then bring the rest of the wrap around you back into the dominant hand, or whichever hand you're using. We're going to make sure we didn't twist up the wrap, so you keep your top rail. You should be able to slide it around you, no problem. You want to make slack here. And then we're going to take the wrap again, bring it under and behind the horizontal pass we've made. Again, you want to make sure the top rail stays the top rail. And create our slip knot. Stationary tail and the active tail. Active tail goes around the stationary tail, back up towards your face, drop it over itself, just trying to make sure I keep top rail and bottom rail separate. Switch hands, make a loop around the stationary tail and pull your active tail through that loop. So here you have it. Take your active tail in one hand, the knot in the other, pull, and that is how you tighten up your slip knot. And now you're able to push the carry up and down as needed. So you want to make sure you have a little slack. And this carry is different from the other two because there is no cross passes. Here is 2 sling passes. This is really good for very compliant wrappies and for newborns or infants. If you just need a little extra support and a traditional sling is a little too loose for you. So what you want to do is grab baby, birthing position, and both legs are going to come into this pass because it's a sling pass. And both legs will also go through the outer pass. You want to create your seat before you start your carry, which means that most of the weight is on baby's bum and not their knees and legs. Make sure the wraps go knee to knee, and you can see the M positioning. It's a wide M. So we're going to find that top rail of the inner pass, bring it up over baby, and you want to bring it up over their whole backs to their necks. As your children get older, they may choose to sit hands out, which is fine. So the passes will move. Let your kids do it. You don't have to adjust that for them. They find a way to make themselves comfortable. You want to find the slack, bring it up, and now bring the outer pass over baby. Bring it up and feed it through to your slip knot. When you are tightening up your slip knot, you want to hold the slip knot itself with one hand and pull the slack through with the other. This helps to keep the carry secure, and it also helps you to keep one hand on the baby. Now with the bottom pass, you want to do the same thing. You want to make sure it's not too bunched up, but there will be some bunching, especially the smaller the baby, because your wrap is so much bigger. As you get a toddler in these carries, there will be a lot less bunching. You want to make sure you can spread it over your back, because this is where most of your support will come from, this diagonal pass. And again, hold the knot with one hand, pull the slack through with the other. You can check your baby seat, making sure it's going knee to knee. it's always a little better looking with a real baby. Feed through. And pull. Sometimes there's a lot of extra slack. But you have 2 spurt passes on your back, 2 sling passes on baby, your M to M positioning in their feet, and baby is still close enough to kiss. This is a really great carry, really easy for breastfeeding. For any of the 3 carries we've done, you just simply hold baby, lift them up by the bum so that the weight is off the wrap, slip the slip knot down some, and then you can bounce baby down to nurse. And if you need to, you can bounce them down some more, slip them to the other side. And when you're done, make sure you lift up by the bum and you pull the slack through the knot and get the baby back into the proper position. And that is our 3 carries, 1 tie.